We are going to be keeping a close watch of the upper pattern because that is going to be key to what Fiona does in the near future. Looking at Fiona right now, it was upgraded at 8:45. The 10 o'clock information has come out. Winds are at 50 miles an hour. Now, despite the fact that there is abundant dry air and wind shear, it was able to find this little pocket of moisture and relatively conducive conditions for this, not rapid development by any means, but attempt to organize a little bit more. However, look at where the center of the storm is and look at where all the thunderstorm development is. So it is getting wind sheared at the moment, and it does look like the more hostile environment will likely maintain it at that strength or possibly a little bit stronger, but not rapidly intensifying by any means as it approaches the Caribbean. Likely impacting the leewards as we head toward Friday, and then toward the end of the weekend and early next week, it should start to make that more dramatic turn, keeping it away from the United States. So that's great news for us, and the models are continuing with that trend. We like to see the model consensus with many of the tropical models that are used by the Hurricane Center all favoring that northerly turn around the Turks and Caicos, maybe staying clear of the Bahamas, and likely at that path even maybe staying clear of the East Coast entirely. So this is looking to be the more likely scenario, that it's going to follow this upper high in the Atlantic and turn into this weakness between the upper high sitting over us and the upper high over the Atlantic. The less likely scenario is that it misses this trough and just continues toward the west. Again, there's one or two of the models that are saying that, but the majority of them having made that turn. As I said, it is a hostile environment, very dry air around the storm, which is going to continue through its entirety across the Caribbean. It'll have this little pocket of moisture to maybe work with, but the surrounding environment is very dry, as well as the surrounding environment is going to have some strong wind shear almost the entire time. So it'll be a struggle with this storm, but it does look like the upper pattern will favor us in the long term. High temperatures the next couple of days will be great.